Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we talk all things e-commerce, online selling, and building a sustainable digital business, one smart decision at a time. If you're selling on platforms like Amazon, eBay, Shopify, or even just getting started, today's video is going to help you avoid one of the biggest threats to your business: product returns. Returns don't just take away your profits. They quietly attack your reputation, erode customer trust, and in some cases can even jeopardize your seller account. So if you've ever felt frustrated seeing your product come back again and again, this video is made for you. Let's get into it. You're not just losing a product when a return happens. You're losing trust, credibility, future sales, and sometimes your entire account. Returns don't just affect your profits. They slowly chip away at your performance ratings, and if left unaddressed, can lead to suppressed listings, account warnings, or even permanent suspension. This is especially true on platforms like Amazon and eBay, where seller metrics are taken very seriously. And here's the thing: returns also cost you money. From restocking fees and return shipping charges to lost inventory and customer service time, every return cuts into your margins. The damage is both visible and hidden, and it adds up fast. Most returns don't happen because customers are difficult. They happen because of mistakes that could have been prevented, mistakes that often start at the source. If you're serious about building a long-term e-commerce business on any platform, now is the time to act. So let's start with the first and most serious offender that can ruin a store overnight: counterfeit products. Selling imitations of branded items, even unknowingly, can result in your account being permanently banned. One report from a buyer can trigger a full investigation. Always source your products directly from verified suppliers or brand owners. Keep your invoices and documentation ready. If you're listing branded items, register through official brand programs like eBay's brand registration or Amazon's brand registry. This simple step can protect your reputation and keep your store alive. Next, let's talk about damaged products. These returns happen when items arrive broken, scratched, or in poor condition, even if your product was flawless when it left your warehouse. Poor packaging can ruin the customer experience. Imagine ordering a ceramic mug and receiving pieces of it instead. The customer won't blame the delivery company. They'll blame you. The fix is proper packaging. Use bubble wrap, sturdy boxes, foam padding, and clear fragile item labels. Think of your packaging as your final chance to make a good impression. And don't forget, damaged product returns are also one of the top causes of negative reviews. A few one-star ratings and your conversion rate can plummet, even if your product is great. Then there are defective items. These are products that either don't work, are missing essential parts, or break shortly after use. These kinds of returns reflect directly on your brand's reliability. If a speaker doesn't charge or a trimmer stops working right out of the box, that signals poor quality control. You need to run random checks before dispatching items. Test a few units from each batch. Ensure that every package includes all the necessary accessories. And always choose reliable suppliers over the cheapest options. Also, remember this: sometimes products get returned not because they're faulty, but because customers don't know how to use them. Including a simple instruction card or a quick start guide in the box can prevent a lot of those unnecessary returns. Expired or near expiry products are another return magnet, especially in categories like beauty, health, and food. Even if something is technically valid, if it's close to its expiration date, the buyer will feel cheated. You can prevent this by using the FIFO method, which means first in, first out. Make sure you ship the oldest stock first and double check that every product you send has at least 30 days of shelf life remaining. Clean inventory management means fewer complaints and more trust. One of the most common and frustrating reasons for returns is when the product doesn't match the listing. If your photos show a black leather wallet and the customer receives a brown synthetic one, that's a deal breaker. Accuracy in your listing is not optional, it's essential. Use real photos of your actual products. Avoid over-editing or stealing stock images. Be specific in your descriptions, including color, size, material, dimensions, and any included items. Keep listings updated whenever you change suppliers or stock variations. Your product page is your promise. Make sure it's true. And remember, not as described complaints don't just lead to returns. They also show up in your reviews, impacting future buyer confidence and potentially triggering platform penalties. Finally, one of the most easily avoidable problems is sending the wrong item. A customer orders a red scarf and receives a black belt. It may sound like a silly mistake, but it damages trust and leads to immediate returns. This is purely an operational issue. Introduce a double-check system during packing. Match the order slip with the product before sealing the package. If your catalog is large, consider using barcode scanners to reduce errors. A quick check can prevent days of headaches. Now, if you're selling on Amazon, everything we just talked about carries even more weight. Amazon's rules are stricter, and the penalties come faster. Your order defect rate must stay below 1%. Your late shipment rate must be under 4%. If you cancel too many orders before shipping, you'll be flagged. On top of that, even a few customer complaints like not as described or counterfeit can result in listing suppression or account suspension. And if you're using Amazon FBA, remember, Amazon controls packaging and fulfillment, but you're still held accountable for product quality and listing accuracy. If you're using FBM, the responsibility is all on you. Either way, returns count against your performance. Returns on Amazon are not just buyer frustrations. They are data points that directly affect your performance metrics. Enough red flags and you lose the buy box, get your ASINs taken down, or worse, get banned from selling altogether. If you're on both eBay and Amazon or plan to expand to multiple platforms, the solution is the same. Maintain high packaging standards. Keep your listings honest and up to date. Monitor expiry dates. Run quality checks. Track your return reasons. Learn from every mistake. And here's a tip most sellers overlook. Set up a simple return tracker. Whether you use a Google Sheet or an analytics dashboard, tracking the reasons for each return can reveal patterns you didn't know existed. And once you know the pattern, you can break it. Because in e-commerce, quality is your currency, and trust is the only long-term asset that truly matters. If this helped you see returns in a whole new light, make sure to give it a like so I know you found it valuable. And if you've had any weird, frustrating, or just plain surprising return experiences, share them in the comments. I'd love to hear your story and maybe even turn it into a future video. And if you're serious about leveling up your online business with better strategies, fewer mistakes, and more success on platforms like Amazon, eBay, and beyond, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. We drop new videos every week to help you scale smart. Thanks for watching, and remember this: sell with quality, ship with care, and build with trust. I'll see you in the next one.